Hello, everybody. I am David, and today I'm going to be talking about The Flash Season 3, Episode 17, Duet. And this is another crossover with Supergirl. We had one early on in the season, I think around Episode 8. And this time, instead of all four shows, actually, it's still kind of all four shows because we got Merlin in here. John Barrowman comes and guest stars. He's not playing Merlin, but he's guest starring. And Victor Garber from Legends of Tomorrow is also in here. So it's kind of like all four shows sort of crossing over. But it's Supergirl and The Flash. And I gotta say, man, when I first heard about this episode, I was actually really interested in it because this could have been really bad, but knowing the Flash and Supergirl's tone, I had a feeling this was going to be a really fun episode, and I think it really delivered on that. I was actually expecting a lot more music in this episode, but surprisingly, I think they only had like four songs for. Yeah, I think it was four songs, two in the beginning, and then I think two more at the end. And I gotta say, everybody really brought it in this episode. I really thought the singing from all the actors were fantastic. I thought they definitely were all having a lot of fun, and I like how they still connected it to the overall arcs of what Barry and Kara were going through in their own shows. You know, Kara and Mon-El just had a huge fight last night, which I'll go a little bit more tomorrow when I do, or on Thursday when I do my DC TV recap. And, you know, Iris and Barry had a little falling out too, you know, because of what had happened. They had a huge crying out party last night, you know. Iris was left crying, Barry was left crying. So this episode was their way of mending things, and now it makes me wonder who this music meister guy is. There was a time I was thinking to myself, is this guy like what? Is he really Mixapitlick from Supergirl coming back to help Supergirl mend things with Mon-El? Like, is he turning a new light or something? But no, apparently he's whatever he is. He kind of hinted that he's something else. He's not a speedster. He's not he doesn't travel to other worlds. He's something more. So that makes me wonder, like, what is he, man? I hope he comes back and explains this. This was a really fun episode because of him. I thought he doesn't seem like your typical villain. There is something weird about him. So I really enjoyed him as a guest character, and I hope we get to see him again one day, maybe in a future crazy crossover like this one. I like that it involved the relationships between these four characters, if you want to add Mon-El and Iris. I did think that was pretty funny, though, when Barry and Kara walked in on them while they were making out. And Kara was kind of disgusted by it. I thought that was pretty funny. By the way, Melissa Benoist, man, I know I already praised the actors on their singing, but I never watched Glee, so I never seen Grant Gustin or Melissa Benoist on that show, because I don't know, I just didn't care. If it wasn't a superhero show, it was hard for me to get onto it. So, and plus I was far behind on it, so I never bothered to catch up. But so when she started singing right in the beginning, I was like, wow, she can sing, man. I think I liked her better than Emma Watson. Makes me wish she was Belle. Melissa Benoist was Belle. She should have played Belle in Beauty and the Beast. I liked Emma Watson, by the way. I'm not trying to knock her down, but Melissa Benoist had a better singing voice. By the way, this was, as someone who likes musicals myself, you know, I love all those Disney classic animated films, specifically the ones from the 90s, from Little Mermaid through Tarzan. Those films were inspired by the Broadway musical. Phantom of the Opera is another great musical, a classic. Newsies, etc., you know? So going into this episode, I was, right in the beginning, they show Singing in the Rain, one of those beloved classics. And I think that was to kind of give the feel, the style of what this episode was going to be. It was going to feel like a classic musical, and I feel like they captured that in this episode. I even like that original song that they did at the end, the Super Friends, when Grant Gustin and Melissa Benoist were both singing together. And Grant kind of took a little knock on Superman, saying that, hey, I don't even think you're... I forgot how the note goes, but I don't even think your cousin's all that great. That was a nice little knock towards Superman. But that makes me wonder, wait, so Barry knows about Superman? So we never got to see that. We need Superman to cross over on The Flash one day, or with the Arrowverse one day. That's something that totally needs to happen. Yeah, this was a really fun episode, guys. I really enjoyed it, and I felt that ending totally got everybody emotional. I already know it. It was a really nice ending, seeing Barry sing to Iris. Yeah, this was great, and I applaud everybody. A standing ovation to everybody in this episode. I thought it was really well done. A lot of fun, just as fun as I thought it was going to be. It had me laughing a lot of the times at the right moments. I didn't laugh purposely thinking it was a dumb episode. No, I actually really thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It had me smiling like a loser the entire time. So I loved it. So hope I wouldn't mind singing another musical again one day. I maybe even with a few more songs. Maybe put 6 songs next time instead of just 4. Yeah, so I applaud everybody for this episode. Everybody involved, I thought, did a really great job. Actors and crew members. Bravo to you all. And so with that being said, guys, tell me what you thought of this episode. Did you really enjoy it like I did? Are you a musical kind of person, or did you just want Kara and Mon-El, Kara and Flash to kick some ass together? Not too much on anything else. I guess I liked some of the character interactions in this. I was hoping a little bit more with John Jones, Martian Manhunter, because Flash didn't really get to interact with him as much as I wanted to. Or Barry didn't get to see him transform into his Martian form. I have a feeling they're going to ignore that part, but next time they cross paths. But for what it's worth, I really enjoyed it. So subscribe to my channel, like this video. You know the drill, guys. And until next time, take care.